Hello, my name is Yuri Sanada. I'm a Brazilian film producer and an environmentalist. I develop projects that center on conservation. I believe the commitment has to begin at home, and that's why we designed Casa Orgânica, our home and studio, sustainably built with recycled materials like old tires and PET bottles. Since 1998, our company in Brazil has selected stories that feature nature as the most important part of life. We produce content about travel and ecotourism, social inclusion, history and adventure, telling stories that inspire people. A good example is the first Brazilian IMAX educational film, Amazon Adventure 3D, about the world's greatest biodiversity hotspot that we co-produced with the UK and Canada. This giant screen film tells the amazing story of the young Englishman Henry Walter Bates, who came to the Amazon in 1848 and spent 11 years in the forest, capturing species and sending them to museums and private collections in England. He catalogued over 14,000 species, 8,000 of which were new to science, and discovered the concept of mimicry, when one species copies the characteristics of another species to gain some advantage. He returned to England in 1859, and Charles Darwin had just published his book on the origin of species. But no one had proved his theory. Bates gave Darwin the species of the Amazonian butterflies that showed one species evolving to another. Darwin called it a most beautiful proof of the truth of the theory. This film was exhibited in museums around the world as a good way to encourage the young to be curious and seek more education. That sets the stage for future conservation and discovery. My latest project was a TV series titled Phoenicians Before Columbus Expedition. Captained by British explorer Philip Beale, we sailed a replica of a 600 BC Phoenician ship from Tunisia to the USA, measuring the quantity of microparticles of plastic in the water along the way. This partnered with the UN Environment Clean Seas campaign, and we were successful in promoting the need to reduce the use of single-use plastics. Unfortunately, the oceans are very polluted, and unless there is a significant change in our behavior, in a few years there will be more plastic than fish in the oceans. And we ingest the plastic when we eat seafood, and nobody knows yet how it will affect us. We are currently developing an important project, a film called Amazon River for an Ice to Sea expedition. And for that, we will travel the entire length of the most powerful river on Earth, using clean energy, solar and pedal. The Amazon forest is the single most biodiverse place on the planet. Even today, most people don't understand the importance of the Amazon to the whole planet. Not only does it keep the atmosphere balanced, but it also regulates the climate for the whole South American continent. In the Amazon forest, we may find the cure for diseases like cancer or diabetes. We simply don't know yet what treasures are hidden deep in the Amazon. It is imperative that we keep the Amazon intact, preserving the greatest biodiversity on Earth for future generations. We all should get involved. There are a number of organizations that make genuine contributions to the preservation of the Amazon that people can support. I'm a fellow member of the New York Explorers Club, and among our ranks are visionaries like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, who are now thinking of colonizing Mars and terraforming it, and dreaming of finding microscopic life over there. Space exploration is very important, but it's also very important to preserve the real wonderful life we already have here. Everyday species go extinct, and for me, they are as precious as any life we might find on another planet. If we don't learn to respect and protect all animal life on Earth, how can we expect to do better if we find life out there? We all need to act now to preserve what we have in front of us. And as much as possible, we need to put pressure on the governments to make them understand that we need the ecosystems preserved, not only the Amazon, but all of them. We can start by acting locally, reducing consumption, producing less garbage, saving water, and denouncing wildlife illegal trade.